What's up, everybody? Dog 185. There's levels to this. I got a quick video for you guys tonight. I just got back from the gym, so I'm tired and I need to eat, and it's already late. I worked out for a little bit too long, but it is what it is. You know, when you're like in the groove and stuff, and you're working out and you're just feeling it, you're listening to music, and then next thing you know, your body's like, "Hey, dog, get out of here." Yeah, that's how the workout was. So now I'm like literally exhausted, but it's okay. I'm excited to eat. Anyways, this game, Silksong. I want to talk about this game and what this game actually means, right? I think that this game represents a lot of different things. This is not going to be a review of the game, but just what Silksong, Hollow Knight Silksong, what it has done in the past few days, and what this actually means for other game developers, and what this actually means for gamers. Okay, so let's speak facts about this game. Number one, and this is not in any particular order of hierarchy. I'm just listing off different things about this game so we could really identify what Silksong means to the gaming industry. Number one, this game is extremely inexpensive. $20, that's all you got to pay. Boom, you get into the game. Extremely affordable. Number one, okay? Number two, this game is a multiplat, meaning whatever console or gaming device that you choose to game on, you can get this game on that device. That is another win. That is phenomenal, okay? Number three, the game is, from the looks of it, looks like it's a simple game to make, meaning it's not a high budget game, doesn't require too much hardware to run. All that other stuff is not going to freeze your PS5. You know, PS5 sometimes freezes when games are a little bit too hard for it to run, or overheats. It's not going to shut down your PC. None of that stuff. This game is very easy to run. Can run on the Steam Deck. Can run on the Asus ROG Ally. Can run on whatever you want it to run. Okay. Number three, the game looks simple. Oh, this is that four? That's four, right? Because that's the inexpensive multi-plat. What was the other one I just said? Oh, easy to run. Yeah. Number four, the game at first glance seems easy to play. And this is what I mean. When you're first playing this game, the only thing you're doing is just jumping, and then you have an action button. But then as you progress, you start getting different skills and stuff like that. And you can tell that the game is about to open up. Now, I'm not that far into the game. I think I only have like 3 hours into the game. But I liked the game enough that I decided to go ahead and play Hollow Knight, the first one, as well. And then I liked that game enough that I decided to go ahead and buy them on Steam, even though I have them through Xbox Game Pass. Oh, that's another thing. The game is on Xbox Game Pass. So Hollow Knight by itself has destroyed a lot of different gaming narratives that are out there. And overall, I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing for developers, and it's a good thing for gamers. This is how it's good for developers. Dear developers, here's a letter from Doc to you, okay? You don't have to spend billions of dollars to make a great game. You really don't. There's only so much you're going to be able to do that's going to actually impress us to the point that we're going to be like, okay, I'm glad you spent all that money. There's no need for that. I would take a thousand Expedition 33s and Hollow Knight Silksong over the open world, untethered, co-op, ray tracing, all that other stuff any day of the week. If it's going to cause you to delay the game, if it's going to cause the game to have bugs, if it's going to cause the game to not be optimized, listen, I would take a thousand Expedition 33s and Hollow Knight Silksong over any of that stuff that you guys are trying to do. I get it. You're trying to push the envelope. You're trying to do something better. That's phenomenal. But every single developer doesn't have to do this. Some developers out there should stick to this type of formula. More developers should stick to this type of formula. Every game doesn't have to be open world. Every game doesn't have to have a crazy skill tree, thousands of weapons. No, this game right now to me is perfect. Very enjoyable, very simple. It looks, again, very simple. I know it gets difficult towards the end. I mean, me and Juju actually got into this one boss fight that took us a while to beat. But then it's satisfying when you beat it. Gameplay. When we're playing video games, in my opinion, gameplay is key. The visuals are beautiful. That's a nice caveat on top, and then the story is the final, bow on top of it, right? But gameplay is key. Expedition 33 is a phenomenal game because the gameplay is great. It's so great that people that don't even like that type of gameplay like that game. I don't like that type of gameplay, but I love the game. The graphics were just good enough, right? They weren't horrible, but they weren't anything that I've never seen before. They were good enough, right? And then the story tied everything in together. But if the story was great and the gameplay was trash, it wouldn't have worked. Gameplay is key. Hollow Knight Silksong is mostly gameplay. Now there is a story to it. I'm not sure exactly what it is yet because at the beginning, she's captured or whatever the case may be. But as of right now, what's capturing me in this game is the gameplay. The graphics of it, I've seen graphics like this in Super Nintendo days. So it's not the graphics, right? Listen, this is killing a lot of different narratives. You are happy that this game is not exclusive. Whether you're an Xbox fan or a PlayStation fan or a Nintendo fan, everybody's happy that this game is not exclusive because you get to play this game. And that proves that, again, you don't want exclusive games. You think you want exclusive games because that's what the industry has been giving you beforehand. But you really don't want exclusive games because you want exclusive games that are exclusive only to you. Do you see what I'm saying? You want exclusive games that are only exclusive to you. You're the one that only wants access to games. That doesn't, when you really think about it, it's borderline narcissistic. When you really think about it, like, I want a game that only I could play and only you could play it if you decide to buy the same box that I buy. But if you don't buy the same box that I buy, you shouldn't have this game. I want you to really think about it. Think about that in any other genre where you would be okay with that, where that would make sense. And I know somebody in the comment section is going to be like, well, in Netflix, let's use Netflix. Do you think, does it make you feel better when you're watching a show on Netflix, knowing that someone that has Hulu can't watch that show? Does that actually make you feel better? No, you don't really want exclusive. You want access. And that is exactly what the gaming industry is going to. And I'm glad that Xbox, I'm glad that PlayStation as well are all moving towards that direction. I'm not going to lie. A game like Donkey Kong Bonanza on a 9070 XT, I think that would have been fire. At 120 frames, I think that would have been fire. But Nintendo does what they want to do. They're their own thing, right? But this game is destroying a lot of different narratives, and I think this game needs to be applauded. Now, if you haven't played this game and you have Game Pass, you have nothing to lose. Go ahead, give it a shot, see if it's for you. That's the beauty of Game Pass. If you're on PlayStation, I don't know what the PlayStation refund policy is. Go ahead, buy it, try it, and I hope you can refund it. I don't know what the PlayStation refund policy is. If you're on Steam, go ahead, buy it. As long as you don't play, I think it's like 2 hours, you could go ahead and refund it if you don't like it. For me, I played it on Xbox, on Game Pass. I liked it. I went ahead and bought it on Steam. This is now... Listen, Game Pass got me, bro. Game Pass literally got me. This is probably the ninth game that I've played on Game Pass that I liked, that I went ahead and bought on Steam. So Game Pass is getting my money, right? So they're getting the bag from Game Pass, and then I went ahead and bought it on Steam again. So they're getting my Steam money as well. So Hollow Knight is chilling right now. Both Hollow Knights. This is good for gaming, though. Okay, me buying the game, even though I have access to it on Game Pass, is just plain stupid. You don't have to do what I did. But what this game is doing, though, is destroying a lot of narratives out there, and it's showing that we don't need these high budget games. We just need good games with good gameplay. And I'm glad Expedition 33 did the exact same thing. It's putting other games to shame. It's putting high budget games to shame, as it should. Because again, it's not necessary. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. Let me know what you guys think. Again, a lot of different narratives proven wrong by this game. You don't care about exclusivity. You're glad that you have access to this game. You don't want expensive games. You don't believe that games should be $70. Why shouldn't this game be $20? Why shouldn't this game be $70? You're glad that this game is $20. These are facts. And last but not least, Game Pass has good games on it. We out. Peace.